let's have this conversation. I'm paying for a gigabit down. I'm getting 100 megabits down. That is irritating. That's very irritating. That I'm getting throttled at my own ISP. But let's go on with this conversation in a more formal fashion. I'm being told by governments, people who are, people. They have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head, just like me. They have to do something productive in their life, or at least I thought they did, in order to feed themselves. And we're sitting here hearing them say that we're being leeches. Let me explain to you. Anybody like myself, I've heard this directly, that I'm being a leech or I'm being a parasite from people in government. I've had billions of dollars of intellectual property stolen from me. And I was told that by people in the government that they could do this because I'm a veteran of the United States military. Do you not understand? It's basically them saying they can take stuff from me because I was a military person, or I was in the military at one point. I was in active duty. So they are saying that because they're in the government now, they can take my property from me, and there's nothing I can do about it, and they have taken my property. And there's nothing I can do about it because they're in the government, and I just have to suck it up. And then they told me to go get a job, that I was being a parasite, after they took my intellectual property and enriched themselves with it. So I'm sitting here hearing this and wondering, how is this real? How is this person who just by sheer circumstance of wearing a suit and getting elected to an office or appointed by somebody who they were elected at one point, have this authority over me? What gives them the authority to steal my hard work and my labor without any kind of compensation? Where did we vote for this? When did this become, the standard in the United States? Since when is this something that we're accepting? I don't recall reading that in the Patriot Act. The most comprehensive and terrible NDAA was 2005. And that's the one where they allowed themselves to have contractually obligated back doors designed into the hardware of every system on the planet. So every device, including the one I'm speaking to on, has a back door that the NSA can access. I just don't know when this happened, when they voted themselves the right to enrich themselves by stealing from the common citizen. When did this become a thing where people whom are wealthy can just take things without paying for them? And it's even worse is because you have criminals that steal from you, and the wealthy and the cops don't do anything about it. So you get your stuff stolen from poor people, and then the government steals from you. What? Seriously, what? I had people from foreign countries claiming rights to my property using our government. How is this a thing in the United States? The EU claiming rights to people's money and property and intellectual property and our stuff. And what? Using our government to take it from us. What is going on here? How is the EU even an institution anymore? What do they do? I mean, seriously, what does the EU actually do? I can't, I've been watching them for 20 years. I still have no idea what that organization does because they don't provide for defense. We do. They don't provide for border patrol. We do. That's us. They don't provide for financial assistance. We do. The World Bank is propped up almost exclusively by us, along with the IMF. We've been back-rolling that stuff for decades. The ECB, they're being propped up by World Bank and IMF. Who we back up? We prop them up. It's like one giant money laundering scheme where the money goes from us to the IMF and World Bank just so the ECB can use it to buy stuff from us or buy rights from us, and everybody skims along the way. What the fuck?